So the help that we need at the moment, the most help we need is from upskilling and getting engagement from the community, because people feel so distanced from it. They think that's someone else's job, when really we're custodians of the land and we're the ones that should be working with the council to better it for our future. So the main problem that we've got is that not enough people know how the planning system works.
What we're really needing is help to navigate the legislative framework and understand as a community what we can do in terms of what the legislation allows for community impact, if you like, for actually to allow our voice to be heard, because there are legislative routes, but we don't necessarily know what they are because we are not experts in the planning process. And of course the developer is an expert in the planning process. We don't have the resources as a small community group to really have the time to learn all of that and to navigate all of that. So we need people who are experts in this stuff and who have this knowledge to actually assist us to get through that process, so that it becomes a fair battle. It shouldn't be a win-lose battle, it should be a win-win. But the difficulty is we haven't got the same tools in our toolbox, and if we can get those tools or get access to those tools, it then makes it a much fairer battle and we might get a better outcome.
I would say the main barrier when it comes to planning and biodiversity is language. So for example, if you're not feeling very confident about it in the beginning and then you open up a massive document, you might be put off by the wording or the amount of things you have to look through. But Planning and Democracy and APRS seem to break that down in a way that's relevant to like my projects that I'm on, but also it could be generic. So I could then take that and explain it to other community groups, and then they'd be able to work on that in the future. And it's that just giving people life skills, rather than just saying, okay, that's that one project that's going to be done in the next 5 to 10 years and then boom, it's sorted. Actually, what Planning Democracy and APRS and everyone is helping us with is developing the next generation of people that are going to question why. Like, what benefit will this have for me? What will this do for the future of our town? And I think that's the most important thing.
Today we've been in an excellent event all day. We've had professionals here, we've had so much expertise shared with us, from volunteers as well as professionals, and it is so reassuring to know that there is help out there and there are strategies and tools that you can use. Communities that take on a big planning challenge is very much a David and Goliath situation.
The main thing that's helped is having Claire and Nikki and everyone else taking the time to listen to what we need and then giving us what we need instead of having to go through a lot of waffle.
Because if you give people the tools and the support and you help them with the processes and the timing and the different stages, what appears a massive daunting task can become something that's really quite manageable, and we must not give up. And whoever we are, whatever expertise we have, if we're challenging a major development, it is a fight. And it does take over your life, but it can be a good fun fight, you know, if you've got support and other people to share your issues with.